What's up? Today we are listening to Elliott Smith with his album Figure 8. All of y'all have been saying that this is going to be my favorite Elliott Smith album, so you guys better be right. This better be the best one. I'm excited because I really liked EXO. That was the last one. I think that's my favorite of his stuff so far. There's also a whopping 16 tracks, so there's that. So yeah, I'm not gonna waste any more time. Let's just do this. I like myself some piano.
Something's happening.
Ooh.
Speak too soon. I told the boss off and made my move.
Automatically, I love the sound of this.
Acting under.
Ooh. Nice, nice.
Couple killer running out of time.
I love the piano.
Shiva opens her arms now to make sure I don't get too far.
Fantastic song. That was a great opener. Really, really good. There's so much to unpack with that song. There was so much going on. First thing I noticed, great production. Like, everything sounds super punchy, super full. Elliott's voice is, like, spot on. As I said, the piano is, like, fucking awesome. I love the chord choices. I love the little rundowns. When that guitar kicked in with the distortion, sounded awesome. Like, just great. It just elevated it to another level. Lyrically, it just sounds like some fucked up person's doing some weird shit. I don't know. Son of Sam, The Shining Path, The Clouded Mind, The Couple Killer, Running Out of Time. Not too long, it kept its ideas concise, great performances overall. Elliott sounds great, everything sounds great. Just a really good song.
I had tender feelings that you made hard, but it's your heart, not mine, that's scarred. So when I go home, I'll be happy to go.
Okay, that's cool.
You're just somebody that I used to know.
That was pretty cool. Everything just sounds super crisp with this album so far. Like, everything's just mixed really well. I think my favorite part of that is when the guitars overlapped. I thought that was pretty cool. Kind of in the little bridge and outro. Not as immediate as the first one, and I think I like the first one a little more, but it's still a nice song. I do like this lyrically, though. It's pretty simple, I believe. I mean, it just seems to be about someone who's kind of moved on from a relationship, but is, like, in the position of the relationship that doesn't really care as much. I mean, it says, but it's your heart, not mine, that's scarred, so when I get home, I'll be happy to go. So it's like, just doesn't really care anymore. Yeah, that was a good one, though. I liked it. I liked the previous one a bit more, but still solid. The fuck? Ooh! Ooh! Is that a bell?
The invitation picks you up like a habit, riding in the glow of the TV static. Rich man in a poor man's clothes, the permanent installment of the daily dose.
God, I just love how this sounds. It just, everything is so punchy. The fucking bell, too.
Happy holidays, said sweet Savior. The
Ooh.
living lover.
The strings, what? Oh.
Better sell it while you can.
Banger. Need I say more? Just kidding. I'll give more thoughts. Yeah, that was just a really good one. Another solid rock song. I love the fucking drums, dude. The drum beat that came in initially kind of threw me off a little bit. I just didn't fully expect that drum beat to come in. The bell was cool. I feel like sometimes a bell could be real cheesy, but it's not like super apparent. So it's kind of cool how it's just kind of a little further in the mix, but it's still noticeable. Love the strings too. This one kind of seems to be about like someone who's just living a very cookie cutter life in a very advertised industry, I guess. That's my guess. Really love the line, boring as a drug you take too regularly. Loving the sound of this album so far. I see what y'all were talking about in terms of just the sound of everything. We'll see what it can do with 16 tracks though. We got a lot to go. Everything reminds me of her. Is this the sad boy anthem? I think this is the sad boy anthem, just right off the start.
I never really had a problem because of leaving.
Do really love the chords.
Why should I lie? Everything reminds me of her.
Really love the melody here. Great
And
melody.
I gotta hear the same sermon all the time now. Why are you staring into outer space?
Ooh.
Crying. Everything reminds me of her.
Wow.
Everything reminds me of her.
Even with as much of a meme that this could be, man, it's a good song. One of my favorite slower songs from him, I think. Just, I love the melody, love the chords. Lyrically, this is also one of the more straightforward songs, it seems like. I don't know, I really liked it. So far, it's been banger, chill, banger, chill. See how it keeps going.
Someone found the future as a statue in a fountain who keeps singing over everything.
Very odd melody. What the hell?
Everything means nothing to me. Time when he was everything he's supposed to be. Everything means nothing to me. Everything means nothing to me. Everything means nothing to me.
What the fuck? Man, that ending was so good. That was such a good ending. But I will say, like, it's so good. I just wanted more of it. Like, I feel like it went by way too quickly. Great song, though, overall. I just, oh, it was so good. And then it kind of just, like, fizzled out. And I'm like, God damn it. I really feel like this song could have been like a 4 or 5 minute song even if it wanted it to be, but I don't know. I still really like the ideas. I was really hoping something would happen with the piano ballad because it was very pretty, but just it needed that extra oomph and it gave me that extra oomph. This album has been a lot more straightforward than his other albums so far, at least from what I've noticed. Like there definitely, I think like a couple songs have been a little abstract, but like these last 2 songs especially very like straightforward lyrically. Yeah, that was really good. I think I'm gonna need to listen to it one more time to like fully grab my opinion on that. We'll see. I'll come back to that one for sure. I thought we were going full Southern rock for a second, like on EXO. Ooh! This is just another banger. Really love the riffs in this one. Oh, that hits hard. Oh. Man, I love this energetic side to his music, really. This one was awesome. This is probably another favorite. Riffs went hard as fuck. Drums went hard as fuck. I love when everything's synced up with the crashes. Yeah, definitely up there with my favorites so far. Huh. This one's interesting lyrically. Kind of has this like day-night balance in the lyrics. Because he says like, last night I was about to throw it all away. And I feel like that can mean a lot of things. Also seems to be somewhat about someone, because it says, you came along now I'll protect you long as you stay. Really love that one. That was a fucking great song.
He held his breath to hold your hand, to walk the stairs.
This is like the honky tonk song. It's literally, okay, yeah, the title. Love that ascending chord. What the fuck? What? That's so cool. Okay, what the hell? So, this isn't really my kind of vibe, I guess. The whole honky-tonk, like, aesthetic. But for what it is, I can appreciate it. And it definitely is, like, well-performed and well put together. Maybe not something I'd return to as much, but something I still do appreciate for how well it is done. It's like, I really love that little ending bit with, like, the reverse guitar. I really wish that almost went into its own song, because that sounded so cool. It seems to be about someone named Angelina. You know, maybe it's like, it almost feels like, at least sonically, like you're at a bar and you're drunk as fuck. It seems to be about a strange encounter, or like a strange relationship or something. Could also be about a one-sided relationship.
Got a foot in the door, and he'll cut me down to size. Stupidity tries. So then a shoulder raised a cheer, coloring the sky with ash. The enemy
Smooth
is within.
That was fucking awesome. Ooh. That's a fun riff. Okay, so with that one, I liked it. I do have a couple of problems though. I don't think the fade out at the end was very necessary. Like, I feel like it could have just ended as it was because I was really enjoying that outro. And also, there were some moments that felt a little less impactful than others, but I will say that one breakdown was really, really cool. I also really liked the verse melody quite a bit. I still definitely enjoyed that one, even with those small complaints. Like, I mean, that's only like a smaller portion of the song, so it's not even a huge, huge deal. But yeah, it lyrically also feels pretty deprived. Like, Stupidity Tries, meaning, like, as Elliott likes to write about, seems to be very just hopeless. The enemy is within, don't confuse me with him, the truth is otherwise, stupidity tries. Very cool little phrase there.
You'll take advantage till you think you're being used, but it's all about taking the easy way out for you, I suppose.
This one gives me Roman Candle vibes.
The invisible man who's always changing clothes. I wish you luck, I really do, with the problem. All about taking the easy way out for you, I suppose.
I like that one, but what didn't stand out as much to me? I'm sorry. Still not a bad song at all. Just, it was fine. Like, it felt like a Elliott Smith song. As always, lyrics are great though. I really love the line, there's no escape for you except in someone else. Although you've already disappeared within yourself. Like, damn.
The question,
Right into it.
wouldn't mama be proud? Pretender, I should sure think so. Wouldn't mama be proud?
Ooh.
Ticket to the jet stream, blowing coast to coast.
Love the sound of this one. God, that right there, that melody, amazing. I love the variety of instruments that he's using here.
Heart's about to implode. If I call to keep it together like you say you know I can do. Would mama be proud?
Yeah, that was for sure one of my favorites. Loved that one. Every single melody, chord choice, just like the progression of the song, everything just felt right. I still don't think that fade out was necessary at the end, but that's my only complaint. Maybe this is just my guess, but maybe it's kind of about how on the surface something can be super exciting to a lot of people, or a lot of people may praise you or be excited for you on when it comes to something you've done, but maybe in reality that thing isn't actually as great as it seems. I kind of get that from the line, pointing out the window and the sky has gone black, kid, you're on the right track. You see what I mean? Like, a little bit. So I don't know. I think that's kind of a cool concept for a song though.
I see Colorbars when I come.
Ooh.
Low again, high on the sound.
Piano is the highlight of this song. Ooh, and the swells.
I ain't gonna go down high on the south.
Best part about that song was the piano for me, and I loved the ending. I loved the swells of orchestration kind of in the background. So that was really cool. The first half was fine, but I do think it really elevated there at the end. This is all just me, though. Keep that in mind. I'm not sure what as a whole this one's about, though. It goes in a lot of different areas lyrically. Interesting drums, like the muffled in the background.
There's nothing she could do until after, when his body been buried below. Way back in the
Really liking this one so far.
made his life a lie song.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm a fan.
He might never have to know anyone. I told him that he shouldn't upset her.
Memory worked in reverse to keep her safe from herself. Wow.
She made her life a lie song.
Love the way it. Ooh.
It's happiness.
Man, the little bits at the end of these songs are so cool. That was another really good one. I was just kind of floating with the song there. It felt very complete structurally. It was pretty laid back, even though it brought things up a little bit. Great melodies, and I really loved just kind of like the way it drew itself back there at the end and kind of slowly took itself apart. Really cool. And I really like when songs do that. Also, man, I keep bringing them up, but this might be like my favorite album lyrically from Elliott, at least from just reading along a little bit here. The line here, activities killing the actor, that's just such a cool lyric. Like, is this an actual happy Elliott Smith song? No way. What I used to be will pass away, and then you'll see that all I want now is happiness for you and me.
Almost forgot. Hallelujah, pretty Mary Kay. I found faith in thee. Pretty Mary Kay.
Great harmonies. Ooh. That hits.
Waved you away. I walk round the dark. Talk to St. James. Pretty Mary Kay.
Interesting chord choices. That was pretty weird, but cool. I appreciate just the composition of that one and like the harmonies and the chord choices. I think that was my favorite part. They're just really cool. There has been more war references in this album, at least just in a few songs. That's kind of interesting. I think that one was like a slightly less notable than the others, but there's still some very cool parts of it that I really liked. With this album, it's like it's all over the place, but it has some very solid ideas. It's just like hits you with one thing and then goes to another thing, and it's like, what the? Only a few left though, so
Wish you gave me your number. Wish I could call you today. Wouldn't be lonely. I got a long way to go. A lot of hours to occupy. It was easy when I didn't know you yet. And I dream as an army man with an order. Just
Army man?
in my place.
More war references?
Enemy. I got a long way to go. I'm getting further away.
Man, that was actually kind of soothing. There's something about it that just kind of washed over me. It was really nice. I was just kind of floating with it. The guitar work has been amazing on most of this album so far. Like, really, really good stuff. And I like the lyric, if I didn't know the difference, living alone would probably be okay. It wouldn't be lonely. I got a long way to go. I'm getting further away. Could be the act of slowly drifting apart from someone. That was a nice one.
I have become a silent movie. Can't make a sound, can't make a sound. Nobody knows what he's doing.
Ooh.
Still
Love the setup for this one so far.
the monologue means nothing to me.
Is that a snap? Really love this one so far.
But he can't stop spinning the world like a toy top.
Oh,
Till there's a ghost in every town. Eyes locked and shining.
woo! Oh my god. What the fuck?
Why should you want any other?
Dude!
Why should you want any other? When you're a world within a world.
God damn. Wow. Okay. Okay. I actually think that might be my favorite on the entire album. That was fucking cool. Wow. Not only was the beginning of that song super satisfying, like the chord choices, melody, progression, like everything just felt super, as I said, satisfying to me. But god damn, that explosion was good. Fantastic ending. Just, wow, that was great. That was amazing. Glad to have had another really like hard-hitting, amazing song at the end here. This one seems to be another fucking sad song, even though he was happy earlier. Bored in a roll, but he can't stop. Standing up to sit back down or lose the one thing found. Spinning the world like a toy top till there's a ghost in every town. God damn, dude. Yeah, this is like a masterpiece song. I love this thing. Let's go to the last one though. This honestly kind of flew by. Strange? What the fuck? What a strange ender. Okay, that was figure 8. This one was interesting to me. This one, I feel like there's a lot I have to say, but I feel like I also need to gather my thoughts. Okay, like thinking about this in the context of Elliott's discography, his earlier albums felt a little bit more cohesive with its sound, right? Like maybe up until Either Or. I mean, even Either Or had some more bouncy moments, but I feel like with XO in this album, there's a lot more like you're here and then you're here and then you're here and then you're here. Feels just much more of like a collection of songs rather than a full album, you know? If that makes sense. And I don't even mean that as a bad thing. It's interesting to see the kind of shift that he took going into his later years. Now the question is, do I think this is my favorite Elliott Smith album? I honestly don't think so. When I say that, please do not take that the wrong way, because I really enjoyed this album. I just think that XO might have been a little bit more consistent of a listen. There are a lot of songs on this album. I mean, there's 16 songs. There were maybe one or two in there that I was like sort of just half and half on. But the highlights on this thing were really, really good. Very, very good, and up there with some of the best Elliott Smith songs for sure. I think I said this about XO, but I'm now transferring the title of Best Produced Album to this one. Because, man, this whole thing just sounded like flawlessly produced front to back. Everything was so punchy. Everything felt so clean. Everything was just layered so well. I do like how, even with this being a more all-over-the-place listen, how many sides of Elliott Smith you get to hear. The songwriting was all over the place, but still very, very good. Also, one of my favorite albums lyrically, too, because, I mean, every song I was like, wow, this is a really cool line. Oh, wow, this is a really cool concept for a song. So I need to sit with this one a little bit more before because it may end up being my favorite. I need to just sit with it for a second and see how I feel, though. Favorite songs, though, are Son of Sam, Everything Reminds Me of Her, L.A., Wouldn't Mama Be Proud, Happiness, and Couldn't Make a Sound. I'd also say Everything Means Nothing to Me, because that ending was incredible. But yeah, I'm going to hand it to future me, and we'll see how I end up feeling about the whole thing. Yo, I never record during daytime, so you can actually see light coming from the window over there. It's crazy. But yeah, I think my opinion still completely stands from what I said initially. I think in terms of the rankings of Elliott Smith albums so far, I think it goes XO, Either Or, Figure 8, self-titled, Roman Candle. This is still a really good one though. Like, as I said, the highlights are amazing and are some of the best of Elliott's career. I think my score for this album is going to be an 8.2 out of 10. Really solid listen, and I've been jamming out to LA and Can't Make a Sound recently, so that's cool. Thank you so much for watching. I have some pretty exciting announcements to hopefully make within the near future, and I'm working also on a little bit of a bigger project. So yeah, look forward to that. But yes, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.